I said I expected a W from this game in my video yesterday. I said this was a winnable game, and I said I was expecting a score of 24-14 or 27-17. We didn't get that. What we got was a dominating performance by the Philadelphia Eagles. Easily the best performance by the Eagles from start to finish in a game since the Super Bowl. And the most dominating performance I've seen since the NFC Championship game in that season against the Minnesota Vikings. It has been a long time since we've seen the Eagles dominate that way. It's been a long time. There were so many games the past 3 seasons, even those first 2 seasons where we made the playoffs with 9-7 back-to-back. Especially that time in 2019, we won the division. We got 5 wins against our division. Some of those wins, though, they were uglier. But the point being, though, it feels good for the first time in a long time to see the Eagles play so well and dominate. So early on in the game, our first drive, how did it finish? 18-yard touchdown pass. Jalen Hurts to Devontae Smith, his very first reception in the NFL, goes for a touchdown. I said they were going to target Devontae today. I said he was going to get some reps and we'd see what happens. Well, we saw what happened. The very first catch he made in the NFL, touchdown, our first round draft pick, makes an immediate impact. Oh, and speaking of draft picks, Kenneth Gainwell gets his first career rushing touchdown in this game as well. And Jalen Hurts, a lot of people were talking about, they had their doubts. They thought what they saw that bit in the preseason meant that he wasn't going to do anything. Now, I said that there were some questions, but I didn't doubt the guy completely. I said that 3 for 7, that could be a little bit concerning, but I'm not going to give up on the guy. Well, to those that were doubting him and giving up on him, Jalen shut them up today. What do you have, 124.9 QBR? Dominating. 3 TDs, no picks. Even Jalen Reagor got in on it. So he's showing something. We saw that first drive, the first 2 Quez Watkins big plays. He saw that. He showed his speed on those plays. He's showing that he's a contributing factor. So we saw Quez Watkins speed kills in this one. And the defense, we had the pieces on paper, but based on the past couple seasons, I wasn't 100% sure how well it was going to come together. I was a little bit, I was wondering, okay, how are we going to do going against Matt Ryan? We got the pieces there. We got our D lines healthy. Now we got Andrew Adams, Anthony Harris, Steven Nelson, Darius Slay's back. I was like, let's see what they do. Well, the defense looked great, especially as the game went along. The D line started to play better. The defense stepped up and built more momentum as the game went along. Those first 2 drives, getting the Falcons march downfield and them kicking field goals on us was concerning at first, but after that, the Eagles defense stepped up and did their thing. They didn't let the Falcons get any more points on the board after that. None. Felt so good to see. In the offense, man, you had Miles Sanders. You see what happens when we actually run the ball a little bit? Yeah, Doug Peterson. You see what happens when a team actually runs the football? What can happen? Saw Miles Sanders. He was there doing his work when he got those carries. What was it again? Because Miles was, 15 carries, 74 yards, broke off 23-yarder. Yep, so he was doing his work on the ground. That's what happens when you actually mix the run game in. Plus, you saw Jalen Hurts move a little bit. He made a few scrambles. He showed his elusiveness. He's looking like a young Russell Wilson, Michael Vick-ish type player. And that's what you want right here out of him. I can definitely tell based off this performance. This is going to be better than last season. Definitely. How well are we going to do? How far do I see us going? We're going to have to see how we do against the real teams. When we go against the Kansas City Chiefs, you know, Tampa Bay Buccaneers, out New Orleans Saints. You saw how good they looked against the Packers. We'll have to see how we do against those teams before we see how real this is. But for this first week, excellent start. That's what I'm talking about. And we shut down the Falcons. We shut them down as the game went along. Everyone was clicking. And you even saw the guys, you saw Steven Nelson, Darius Slay made some plays there in the secondary too. You clearly saw just all around a better performance by the defense. The offense clearly much better. The play calling was better, much more coordinated. Just everything about this was much better than last year. This was a phenomenal start. Loved what I saw from this. Great game. So I'm looking forward to see what we're going to do against the 49ers next week, but I'll talk about that as we get closer to that game. But for now, we went on the road. We got the dub, 32-9 against the Atlanta Falcons. Great all-around performance. Great start for Nick Sirianni as a head coach. Great start for Jalen Hurts, his first season as the starter. Great look for this new roster, this new coaching core. That's the way it's done. That's what I'm going to say. Hope everyone enjoyed watching this. Have a wonderful day or night. It's Nicky Steve signing off. Fly, Eagles, fly. And I'll see you guys next time.